What's up, everybody out there? Spidey and the Aranya Boys coming to you from the Aranya Loft, and today we're going to talk about young bird training. And this year, there's a lot of people out there taking a lot of losses. They're losing a lot of young birds out there this year. Hey, Dad, how many nightmare stories have we heard about people losing young birds on training tosses? And we're talking about training tosses that are like what, 20 miles, 11 miles, and people are dropping like 10, 12, half their team, man. It's been kind of crazy. And then I go and I watch some people on YouTube, and I see that they're just dropping birds left and right, and wow, it's just kind of nuts to me. So in this video, I'm gonna try and talk about what I did, because we have two teams. Of course, we got the Aranya Loft team, and we have the Aranya Boys team. And so far, there's 68 pigeons on the Aranya Loft team, and there is 67 on the Aranya Boys team. And so far we have dropped a total of 7 pigeons. We have all those pigeons, but we only dropped 7. And I'm gonna show you guys like my training, what we've done so far. But the one thing about pigeons, you cannot start training your pigeons. Do not crate your pigeons up if your pigeons are not coming out of the loft and ranging or routing for over 30 to 45 minutes, over an hour sometimes. And whenever I'm talking about ranging and routing, I mean you leave your birds out and then you look up in the sky like 5 or 10 minutes and you're like, well, where did they go? Where did they go? Yeah, they're ranging, they're routing. And you want them to do that for anywhere up to like 45 minutes to an hour. I mean, if they're doing it for longer than that, that's great. But you want them to be doing that like every day that you leave them out. And the longer that you can have them doing that, I'm talking about, man, having them routing and ranging for anywhere from like 2 to 4 weeks. And I guarantee you, if your birds are routing and ranging for 2 to 4 weeks, and you go to crate these guys up, they will be ready to train and they will come home. Another thing is you got to get your feeding right. Birds are not going to want to come out if you're not feeding right, if you're not giving them the right grains. That's another big key. But I'm going to show you what I did. Like these birds, these two teams were routing for over 45 minutes. Sometimes they disappear for like an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. Just be gone, just like nowhere to be found. And then all of a sudden, they'd come back. After about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, I think it was of that. That's whenever I decided to start crating them up. And like I said, I've lost 7 pigeons. And I'm gonna even show you my training tosses. I got them down here as my training chart. I'm even going to show you where I lost my pigeons, because I lost most of them early. It's kind of crazy, because I even have, oh, you can't see, there's no light there. Got to bring it out here. It's raining, so it's going to get wet. I will. But okay, so I started training, all right, 2 miles. And on that 2-mile toss, I did lose 2 birds. And then my next toss, I went to Marion, which was a 9-mile toss. I lost 1 bird. So I lost a bird, so I went back to Marion the next time. Okay, another 9-mile toss. They all showed up. So I decided to jump them to 19 miles, where I lost 2 birds. So I took them back, where they all showed up. And then I jumped them to 27 miles. They all showed up. So I jumped them to 38 miles. They all showed up. Then I got them to our checkpoint. Whitehall, 59 miles. This is our checkpoint. We want to go there as many times as possible, so whenever our birds on race day come into this area, they're going to sprint that last 60 miles. So their first 59, it's 59 miles technically, but they were all in. So we took them back. Again, all in. So they're doing real well. For some reason, Dad didn't quite feel like going all the way to Whitehall, so he took them to Spring Mills, where again, they were all in 38 miles. So we take them back to Whitehall, 59 miles, they're all in. Back to Whitehall, they're 59 miles, they're all in. So I take them to Woodstock, 81 miles, where I don't lose a pigeon, they're all in. Take them back to Whitehall, all in again. So I take them back to Woodstock, another 81 miles, they're all in. So I take them to the first race station, 107 miles, they're all in. But I skipped the 68, the Winchester, but still, the race station. This is our first race station. Didn't lose a pigeon. Back to Whitehall. Then I decided to go 131 miles to Harrisonburg in a headwind, where I did finally lose 2 pigeons. All right. Now, after I got this awesome toss in, which really was the best toss of the season, now we're getting within 2 weeks of the thing, so we're back at Whitehall. Whitehall, 59 miles, 59 miles, 59 miles, all in. So, got 23 tosses in. 23. And I'm going to back up because it's raining. So, we got 23 tosses in with these teams. And out of the 23 tosses, I'd have to say, what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of the 23, so that means 15 out of the 23 tosses has been 59 miles or further. We try to put our birds through the mill because we want the best birds to race with. That's why I say araña, always ready and never afraid, because we want the best birds. So I want to take them 50, 60. I want to get them that first race station and everything, so they're ready. I know some guys that don't train more than 40, 50 miles, and that's fine. But here, this training schedule, so far we're up to 23, and I want to get to that 28th training toss before the racing, because that's what works here. I want to be on top of the page. I mean, it's there's nothing like being there on race day and just watching the birds come in. That's awesome. But the kicker, the cherry on top is whenever you not only got to watch your birds come in, but whenever you see that race sheet, your name is on the top of it. It's fantastic. So, man, good luck to everybody out there who's getting ready to start racing. Anybody who's already racing, good luck to you. We start in like 10 days. I'm really excited, so I got to get like 5 training tosses in these 10 days, which that's not a problem. That won't be a problem, but we're ready to go. But man, all you guys out there losing birds, man, that just sucks. You know, you raise these babies, you want to get them to the races and everything. And I tell you, this is the best way to do it. You got to make sure that your birds are routing and ranging, and I'm telling you, keep them going. You got to keep training, keep them going. These are young birds, you know. So I hope everybody out there is having a great week. It's a little rainy here. Ain't gonna be no training. Not today or tomorrow, but yeah, go out there, do something good for someone, and the good will come back to you. Oh, it's raining, so they got bath time. Ooh, Spidey's out.